Hey everyone, it's Char from Char's Fascination. Glad to have you back today. Yes. Um, I'm helping to promote watch hours for another channel. You guys know I do this periodically. Also, a lovely shout to Viv Mom again. She's feeling much better. Thank goodness, because girl, you need to come back. You need to come back. I swear I'm mailing you the rest of this fabric. That cute dress that you had on in your one picture, if you have a contrasting fabric to this fabric, I think you could just knock that out of the ballpark, girl. Absolutely. Absolutely. So anyway, I have the pockets pinned on, and I might make this a quicker video today. I've got a lovely shoulder roast in the oven. Yes, I do. We're gonna turn this on. I know I don't normally turn this way because I don't have a lot of room right here, but if we bring it this way, and which I'm not afraid to do, and then we can just do that. I have taught myself many ways for this kind of trade skill to be able to turn myself now, thanks to my friend and his extra tube of that Renew 28. I had to have him put some between my shoulder blades because the arthritis there is so darn bad. I didn't even know I had it. Oh yeah, the other channel with the hours. Let me get into that. Is Xenia, spelled with a Z, like Xena. I should say spelled with an X. But it's Xenia. Like Xenia before. Xenia has positive personality. She has positive personality, and I love that. She hasn't joined any of my giveaways. Girl, you need to start. I don't mind. You're new to my channel, I'm new to your channel, and how we met each other is through Glitz, our lovely friend Mark. How we found each other, and yes, I will even link him, and I'm proud of him. He made his mark and some. Okay, and you guys know I always clean up the extra threading. Well, this isn't going to take too long to put together because I already have everything pinned as of yesterday. You guys know I love to trim away those flighty pieces. And isn't that again a clean hemline? I love my clean hemlines. I think you guys get that by now. Char is certainly a clean hemline person. Yes, indeed I am, and for good reasons. Now you can also turn this. I know a lot of people won't. A lot of people will not do this. They like to just turn it and do some sort of weird jiggly thing. Now normally I would do that, but my lines have been pretty darn good on both sides, so I can just slide this one off, and since I'm holding it like this with my fingers, slide that under, drop that foot gently. A lot of people don't. The way to run your machine is if you do not drop that foot gently. A lot of people just snap it down. I started doing that first and then reminded myself, my sewing machine is an investment. Even though sometimes I can't sit at my machine for long extended periods because of my arthritis, but at other times I love sitting in the chair of a machine, thinking about what can I create next. And that's another thing that keeps me going. What can I create next? And bring those creations to you, my friend. Absolutely. And in doing that, that's also a teaching format. Here's something I don't like right now. Like, I need to get something new for my other laptop, and they're not letting anything be the way you need to buy it, because they're formatting everything for school. And maybe that's not a bad thing. I don't want that on my laptop. I mean, I do teach you guys, but I don't think everything right now needs to be for at-home schooling for everyone, if that makes any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me if you're not a registered teacher. Okay, and see, look, I got a lovely clean pocket. Now, I'm just gonna put that over there for a good reason, because when I'm done with this, I gotta go back over there, pin all this together. This is gonna be great. I am excited. As you can see, I'm so excited. Like, we have room right here. Look, even though I need to clean this up right here, I made sure there's room right here. I do have to tidy that up. I just have to finish a couple of projects and this one. After the skirt, look, I'm gonna knock these out of the ballpark. And yes, definitely get into finishing the hoodie that I said I was going to do. And we're going to get to that. Definitely. So what I did to pick this up so that I wouldn't catch my fingers on the needles is pick it up from the center, which I'll fold it in and keep everything in place if you need to put it aside for a little while. Now that is a little sewing tip for all of you out there that are like, gosh darn it, I always jab myself. What do I do? How do I pick this up so that doesn't happen? Take it from the very center of your fabric and lift it up. And when you do that, make sure you're also lifting it up from the top part of it and the center so that you don't jab yourself, because you're actually able to carry your fabric like this. And that's a lot safer for you to take over to your sewing table. At least that's what I think. That's just me, but that's how I do that to keep the phalanges or any other part of my body from getting jabbed by sewing needles. So let's get the other part of this sewn. And it also makes it easier so that what it's not going to happen, see, like right here, I could have jabbed myself, but I have a hold of this a specific way. And it also helps you to be able to lay this out like I did with the other piece of fabric. And again, put your sewing foot down. I have a few beauty people, you beautimous people, saying now they feel inspired to want to sew. Look, if it inspires you, I'm glad I could. I've never been a popular person. It doesn't really bother me. I like the small circle. That's just me. Small circle is better than huge and you don't know who's what. You know what I mean? Or like, who are you? Who? That's right. I know my singing's a little off today. My singing's always off. It's the allergens. Now, I don't think I ever ever mentioned this to you guys. With all the disabled people or people with debilitating or disorders, or even people with speech impairments, I used to help with them. And a reason is because I actually have a child with a speech impairment. He was born with double deviated septum, and which means both of his sinus passages were almost swelled shut at birth. So again, we're just going to clean this up. So we don't want everything to be all thread all over the place. I mean, I don't mind my threads, but like, I don't like a bunch of hanging thread, you know. Ooh, I still got that little minute bit of pain, like in the, yeah, see, like I can't reach back like that right now. I still got some pain right there. And that's why I'm saying, like, sometimes I give sewing a rest because of my spine. And that's when I end up doing some painting for you guys, but I will get this finished. And see how I did that right there? That's a firefighter's thing, people. That is a firefighter's technique of how to keep your schnozzles or your coughing, like, to your own body. And that is how you do that. Now, a couple of spots on this side, I'm going to have to like tug the fabric over to actually be where it's supposed to be. Because I noticed like right up there it wasn't like that for a moment, but we can easily slide this fabric over where it needs to be. And working with a light fabric like this, that's very easy to do. Oh my gosh, my food smells. My friend thought I was doing a cooking video in there because I was talking to him. He's like, "Are you recording?" No, I don't have my devices out here. It's so funny because every once in a while he knows I will do a cooking video. Oh yes, in which I still have to link my healing soup to a few videos. I'm telling you guys, don't get no flu shots. I know what's in that crap. And you do not want that, trust me. Okay, so again, let's clean up these threads. So we don't need those. Turn her off for a minute. And put this over here and put my pins over there with. And I will bring you right over here. Actually, I will bring you right over here to the sewing table. Here, let me get you like at a better view of the sewing table and not so much over there. So let's do this, pinning this together. Now see, this is why I like having this like right here, because if my back gets to hurting really bad, then I can sit, pin, and bring it back. I can say, if you've noticed my weight loss, I've gone from 230 pounds, I'm not going to lie to you, 230 pounds, down to 217. I'm proud of myself for that. I am. I'm actually proud of myself for that. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, they're suffering with their weight, suffering with their weight. Well, how you do that is you keep yourself inspired to keep going. Don't let life try to stop you, if that makes any sense. I think that makes sense. Don't let things try to stop you from doing what you need to do for you. I forgot, let's turn this the correct way. We need to pin this correctly, which means the side goes up, and then you'll be able to see how that pocket is right there. That is correct. That's where it needs to be. Now, if you wonder why I sew the other pocket a little bit lower, is because one side is the front, one side is the back. That is exactly why I do that. Because the wonderful things it does. We're off to see some scissors. The wonderful scissors of Oz. You know, the A of kind Oz. Like I said, don't let anything try to discriminate you against trying to go into your determined point of positivity in your life, because you know you can make it. You know, deep down inside, you have the ability to do anything for yourself to keep going. There we go. You do. Everybody has that determination in them to keep going. I mean, look at this. I'm like sitting over there, and my spine's still hurting. But standing up, and I'm going to tell you guys a little something. Weight makes your back hurt. Weight on the body, and a lot of people can't help it due to medications that they take. But all that added cellulose damages not only your bones, but it damages your insides. So even though I'm one of those people that has to take thyroid medication and I battle my weight on a daily basis, I try to maintain a positive attitude about everything, because I know I can make my life better for me by staying on a healthy track. I put my glasses here in case I needed them, but I'm not sure on that yet. Love my Death Wish tank top. Next month I'm ordering another 5 pounds. Oh, I'm trying to think, you know what? Here's for my coffee giveaway that I think I will do. Let me know if you guys think this is a good idea. Mr. Just Ann. Mr. Just Ann. I know you went in on that. And you better tell your husband. New Year's. New Year's. Why not? Right? A New Year's coffee giveaway. Yes. Yes. So we're going to pin at the top. We only need a couple of these at the top. Maybe 3. We'll see. And I usually hold my fabric like this for a reason. I'm only leaning for like specifics. It helps my back because I'm stretching. Now see here, right here, you wouldn't even know it, but I'm doing an exercise while speaking to you because I'm stretching my body. It is a good thing to stretch. Look, I'm not trying to give you guys peekage of my clubs. It's just, I'm stretching while doing this. And what am I stretching? I'm stretching my legs. I'm stretching my back. And my abs are being tucked at the same time. So when you're doing this and you're leaning over like that, you're stretching from literally your back to your abs down. So you know. And also with problems, being able to stand, it helps me with a little bit of give on my spinal issues. Last year with the car accident and all, the rude ER doctor, he was rude. Just because I have tattoos, he discriminated. Like, what? Half the ER staff has tattoos. Jerk. He discriminated. He thought I was a junkie. Shit, I don't do drugs. Just because a person has a tattoo does not mean they're a drug addict. Somebody calling my phone or texting? I hear something. Yeah. Somebody's actually messaging me while I'm on video. Tell me that is not hilarious. Oh, it was my security app. My security app will literally message me if somebody's trying to get in on any of my stuff. So, that's great to know. That is so freaking great to know. Speaking of things with the words friggin', Senia, where did you get those cards that says friggin' thank you or friggin' thanks? That is freaking cool. Girl, you gotta let me know where you got those. I love that. Because it's friggin' awesome. So, anyway, like I said, stretching when you're doing this is essential for your spine, your abs. And since I've been doing this a lot lately, maybe that's why. The belly is going down. The waist is going in. And yeah, I do have shapely hips, but the Renew is taking down that swell pocket on my hip. Heck yeah, I've had that swell pocket since 1998. So I've had that for too long. Had that for way too long. That has been on my hip since my first knee surgery. I don't have any replacement parts. I'm original. Well, I had replacement parts for teeth, I should say one tooth, but that came out when I was eating a bowl of oatmeal. I don't think it was stabilized too darn good, but it was so many years later it came out. So, I had most of this pin here, and then I'm going to get this side pinned. And then, today's second video, because I need to get this pin, and I also need to go check on my food. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to put... Here's what it is. It's a pork shoulder. I know a lot of people out there don't eat pork. That's your thing. You can eat beef. Or turkey or chicken. Whichever meat. Emu is good. So is ostrich. Do you guys ew? So it's pheasant and quail meat. They're not gamey. At least not to me, because I know how to cure that. So in with my lovely seasoned pork shoulder is some chicken better than bouillon stock, which I put on there. I just kind of smeared it around the meat. Then I put in a dahlia onion, some potatoes, and I put in some sweet corn and some sweet peas. Now y'all might think this is weird. It's not weird to get sweet but savory at the same time. Plus you get some spices. Now you might be like, wait, what spices? I put some butter. You gotta have butter with corn. Um, I wish I had some garlic right now. I would have put some garlic in there, but I put sriracha. Also, that's not all. Before I put the sriracha, I put some of my favorite fat burner. Maybe that's why it's coming off, right? Balsamic vinegar. Balsamic vinegar, and then like maybe a couple of teaspoons of sriracha. Ooh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be savory. It's gonna be a plate of dang that tastes good. But the butter that I use is always unsalted sweet butter, a sweet cream butter. Gives it a lovely texture, taste, but at the same time, you still get that sweet and savory. And if you ever wonder, like the painting right here, if you ever wonder about the sky in it and the whole thing changing colors, don't ask me how I magically just make that happen. It just happens. I gotta get that mailed out to Wayne and Nicole at Sin City Soaps and Candles. You guys knew I was gonna say that. Which my affiliate link with them will be right here. Char's Nation 10, all in caps. The number 10 goes with that, but you should be able to find that in the link. You get 20% off your entire purchase at any time. Now, I'm thinking about getting some more unicorn horn bath bomb because it smells delightful. I still have one left, but that's for someone that I promised it to. But the whole thing is I want to purchase that because I hear Xenia is the unicorn queen, and she may have Mark, like she'll get that. Mark has one. That Xenia is the unicorn queen. And she might actually like a unicorn horn bath bomb. Just for chillaxing, girl. Just for chillax. You might like it. It smells divine. Anytime I do skincare giveaway, right? I try to find the most subliminal, divine skincare items for everyone. And whether it's oatmeal honey, which trust and believe that one is fantabulous. Ask Anne from Just Anne. If I can't link her here, I will put her in the description box. I have a lot of people to do this for, Get people's counts up there. Anne has lost some watch time. Let's help her out. I'm not going to put any of her videos in the background of my videos unless I have her consent and or permission to do so. But we always have Mark in the background because we full on have his consent and permission until I mail him to himself. That's going to be fun because I'm mailing that out. I'm mailing the paintings in September. Now, I have thought about another giveaway of some of my artwork, like do a nice size painting, put that in a giveaway, of which there would only be one winner because there can only be one. I don't do copies of my artwork, just so you know. I triple sign everything, and some things that are signed, some of those signatures are hidden within my artwork. So only I know where they are, and the person that's receiving it knows where all 3 signatures are, or sometimes I do more than 3 signatures. So I sign it on the front, sign it on the back, and I sign it within the painting hidden. Sometimes I put 2 hidden signatures. So that way if anybody tries, good luck with that. Good luck with that because you'll never be able to remove my signature. It'll always be there. It's like a Da Vinci Code. It's hidden. And it's in there. Da Vinci. Yes, my little use Da Vinci. So anyway, like I said, I gotta go check my food. I'm glad I could show you how clean the pockets are together. And then when we come back, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and have one side of the sewn up and then show you how we sew up the other side. Have that waistbanding ready to snap on there. Yes, because how I might do the waistbanding is, I know you guys are thinking like, why don't you just put an elastic waistbanding in this thing? I don't feel like it. What I thought about doing was making the tube, a tube out of the waistbanding fabric, right? Make a tube out of it, and then also make my own drawstring, which actually I think makes a lot of sense because this amount of fabric right here, that's gonna fit. Oh my gosh, that feels so good on my back. You guys just don't know. My back lately has been like, no. So anyway, I can make a drawstring with some extra fabric and, you know, just cut it long and put that in there, and that will be great. Again, it's a slip-on skirt. Why do we always have to compromise for having a zipper, buttons? We may not have time for that all the time. And then a thing with this is, speaking a lot, I need my water. It's over here. That when doing something like that, and you have health issues like myself, in which I gotta sit down in a moment, you have to reassess how you're going to make a garment. Do you feel like putting a zipper in? Yes, no. Buttons, yes, no. A facet closing, yes, no. Do I have buttons that would match this? Not really. Unless you go with the black ones, then yes. I think I would kind of count this as a pocketed, slip-on, kind of summer picnic type skirt. Why do all picnic skirts gotta be plaid? Let's think outside those squared boxes, shall we? And we will get into that when I come back. So please, everyone out there, stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. And remember, we are only our best when we put our mind to it and keep on sewing. And I will see you in the next one.